started talking about he actually loves it. He loves it, he loves this, he loves everything out there, he loves this, he loves you. He still keeps coming back, and I guess my point, the whole purpose of this, of actually writing things down, was to make sure that my point doesn't get lost. I know nobody would ever do this, but I have to make sure anyway, in case we ever start taking this for granted, that we are blessed to have one of the really finest guys I know, and a capital A artists, coming back to see us time and time again.
Some years back, and say, yo, you gotta come, this is gonna be good for you, and it has been good for me. I do like it here, and I do enjoy the job. It has been, I feel like it has given me far more than I've probably given to it, and I'm grateful for that, for my students in the audience. I hope this is helpful. Also, you are inspiring to me as well. Not reading from that. Thank God, I'm glad that's over, but we move on. This is gonna be some new stuff. I'm a little nervous about it, honestly, because it's a draft. And it's a little rough and a little wonky, but whatever, we'll work it out. But I do want to do it. I'm interested in writing short stories for young people at the moment, because there's not a lot of them, specifically like collections of short stories written by a single author. So this particular, let me make sure I get my time right. This particular collection of short stories is called Walker. And it is about the kids who walk home from school. Because when I was a kid, and I was a latchkey kid growing up, the 10 to 15 minutes it took for me to go from school to home was pretty much where I learned all the bad stuff, and or at least where I sort of tested out the bad things, right? It's unsupervised time. And within that, I don't know if any of y'all seen Boys in the Hood, but the opening scene of Boys in the Hood, they're like, yo, you want to see a dead body? Right, it's like this scene. And that is sort of the way I grew up, right? It's like you walking down the street and it's like, yo, you know what we should do? And so I wanted to write about those kids in all kinds of different ways. They all go to the same school, and it's a bunch of different stories. So I'm going to read you an excerpt from the first story, just so you can get a feel for the tone. And there is a running motif that I will not say, but I'm sure you will recognize it when I get to the second story, and I'm going to read the entirety of the second story. Don't worry, I don't believe in the long short story. It's not my way. If it's over 3,000 words, that's not me. The first story is called Marston Street, so they're all named after the streets, and then they have subtitles. Can't see anything. If you don't wear glasses and you are a writer, it's coming. Don't you worry. All boogers anyway, TJ said like it was fact. Now, the rest of the story, these two young people basically walk home, they get out of school and they walk home, and the whole conversation is TJ trying to convince Jasmine that human beings are nothing but boogers. Because boogers are created by water, right? It's basically liquid, right? Water and dust, right? And so TJ said, look, the man at the church said we was made out of dust, and the science teacher who classed with this guy there said that our bodies are mostly water, which means basically we boogers, right? And Jasmine tries to explain to him why it's impossible for the two of them who have been through what they've been through, which you find out later, why they can't be boogers, because boogers get wiped away, right? Boogers get blown out. And these two young people who have each other as best friends are survivors. And you learn what they survived later on in the story. All right.